Hi everyone, Alex here with Inside, and today we have a very special and unique project for you called EOME. Now this project is special for several reasons. One, it's in the highest price bracket across villas in all of UAE, and also this presents unique opportunities for being in a exclusive villa community surrounded by billionaire neighbors. Let's take a deeper look and see if this could be a good fit for you. The project is located on the west crescent of the Palm, and it has some really high-powered neighbors from 6 Senses Residences to 22 Carat, and the plot itself here for EOME is right next to 6 Senses. You see here that on one hand you have a view of the water where there's a walkway, there's not a beach here, and the beach is on the other side, and the villas take up this entire span of land. So what this means is you'll have 23 neighbors who are billionaires and exceptional in their own field as your neighbors. So you're actually buying into an exclusive community, an exclusive network, and people whom you can connect with, do business with, and enjoy life with. This is pretty unique as no other project in the UAE has this kind of network available. Usually it's either a one-off villa such as Ellington's La Mer, or you have a couple of villas like in Ohana that are around 100 million dirham. There's only a few of them. Here you have an entire community designed for this kind of customer. Surprisingly, this actually is also a great investment opportunity. So the price ranges for these villas are from 110 million dirham or $30 million up to 440 million dirham or 120 million US. This still presents a good investment opportunity because since COVID, actually the Palm has seen the highest price increase of over 146%, and there's still room for this to grow. So the pricing on some of these can be around 11,000 12,000 dirham per square foot. However, we know that there is anchor transactions such as in Bugatti that are 18,000 dirham per square foot or higher. So there's still a lot of room in the market to grow. And let's compare this to other luxury markets like New York, like Miami, like London, Hong Kong, Singapore. This is still a fraction of the price, where for $1 million, you actually get 4 times as much square footage as you would in most of those locations. So comparatively, within the world luxury real estate market, Dubai is still somewhat underpriced. Let's take a deeper look at the project itself, and I'll tell you a few more specifics. Taking a look at the project video on EOME's website, even in the beginning, you can already start to sense that, at least energetically, I already feel connected to something grand, and developers are very good at creating an atmosphere leading up to their projects. And of course, this is to be expected of a project of this caliber. We're going to see some shots of beachfront, and here we're starting to see the villas with beautiful landscaping. As I mentioned, some of them are directly on the beach, some are facing the water on the opposite end of the island, and some are in the middle as forest villas. So there's only 24 villas, as I mentioned here. You can see the background of Dubai and really, let's say, majestic entrance, very private, and as can be expected for these kinds of villas. The architecture is designed by Paul McLean from LA, who's designed villas for Jay-Z. Also Alexandra Fedorova from Russia, who's also designed similar beautiful modern villas around the world. Johan Matheson from South Africa is doing the landscaping. And Khan Haseb, who's been around since 1935 in Dubai, is the contractor. You can already start to sense what it would feel like to live in one of these, to have guests over, to interact with your neighbors. And this villa has everything that you would need to, this is your sanctuary. And I think this video showcases this to a very good extent. And just a few final shots. I think they've done a beautiful job. This is an interesting investment even from a resale standpoint, where prices are continuing to increase in the Palm, especially in the luxury segment. There's not that many alternatives available. And so for people who are end users, they're looking for projects like this. So if you're able to secure this, it could be a great investment. And of course, a beautiful place to live. All of the villas are 6 to 7 bedrooms. They all have multiple living and dining rooms, library, gym, office, media room, show kitchen and chef's kitchen, private garage, multiple staff quarters, an elevator, smart home system. As you can be expecting from these kinds of prices, they're going to have everything that's top of the line technology, top of the line design and architecture, because this is for the most demanding of clients. It's interesting to note that there is an additional clubhouse in the community and a separate garage for over 100 cars, since a lot of owners of these properties have multiple car collections. And so to give them a little bit more extra space, the developer actually created an additional garage for up to 100 cars that can be used for the community members to store their collections. The clubhouse is where people can go and enjoy the water, the ocean, for those who don't have beachfront access, and in general network with their neighbors. The villa sizes are actually quite significant. It's from 16,000 square feet up to 30,000 square feet. And the plot areas are from 17,000 also up to 30,000. So these are huge plots of land and really well spread out villa layouts. As I mentioned, the project is handing over in 2025. It's a 50-50 payment plan with a 10% down payment, and realistically it might be possible for us to then resell it prior to handover and recognize a generous profit for yourself, or you can keep it and enjoy this beautiful location for yourself and your family. Also, this could be an interesting opportunity for corporations who want to have an exclusive top-of-the-line retreat for their executives and use it several times a year. That's also been some interest from investment funds and families who would consider investments like this as trophy investments. Thinking of trophy investments, what does this actually compare to? So in let's say the non-villa segment, this would be something like EOME Residences, where the penthouse was recently purchased for the highest ticket in all of UAE at 500 million dirham, where you also have around 22,000 square foot, 5-bedroom place, wherever that's handing over in 2027. And you're the only one there kind of at that price range. Similarly, the Bulgaria Lighthouse, also similar transaction sizes, however, also not that many properties at that price in that community. So not that much of a networking opportunity. For compared to villa residences, we can look at the Mars Al Arab villas next to the Burj Al Arab, which are around 250, 300 million dirham. But those are, for my opinion, inferior, because there is really no land there. They're just villas in the water. Yes, they're in a beautiful location, but not much else to it. You have the 22 Carat Villas, as I mentioned, Six Senses villas that were around 120 million dirham plus. You have villas in Ohana by the Sea, which is another project that I covered before, that has villas of 100 plus million dirham, designed by Elizab. You also have Zuha Island in the World Islands, also a community of villas where it's 70 million dirham plus for beachfront villas. And, that's pretty much it. There's really not that many options in this kind of price segment, people looking for luxury, private community, and especially on the Palm. So being on the west side of the Palm, it's also the more exclusive side of the Palm, with neighbors like Six Senses and 22 Carat, as I mentioned, and it's one of the most prestigious locations in all of Dubai and in the UAE. So let's summarize. EOME on Palm West Crescent, community of luxury, 24 villas, 110 million dirham up to 440 million. Really beautiful community, opportunity to have billionaire neighbors and create new amazing projects with them, expand your connections, and to really have a sanctuary here in Dubai for a fraction of the price of what this type of waterfront property would cost in any other luxury market in the world. The sizes are huge and the location is fantastic, one of the best in Dubai, guaranteed to appreciate in value. And so whether it's from a resale standpoint, whether it's for yourself to live in, it's a beautiful project. So if you feel inspired by this, you can reach out to me directly through the link below, say it's for Alex or Instagram or LinkedIn, whatever your chosen means, and I'll be happy to support you help you find the perfect place, whether it's in this project or, as I mentioned, some alternatives. I look forward to working with you. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Alex. I'll see you next time.